What's going on, guys? It is Patrick here, and today I'm bringing you some different Mob of the Dead gameplay because a lot of people say that I do the exact same thing in every single video. So here you go. Here's some different gameplay. But that has nothing to do with today's video whatsoever. Today's video is the kind of video that will probably go into the Cerebral Videos playlist. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a playlist that I have on my channel where it's just me talking about stuff, smart stuff. Educates your mind. And although I'm only 18 and I don't know a whole lot about life, I feel like I've got enough that I can talk and sound like I kind of know something in a little form or whatever. So take this with a grain of salt that, like I said, we're all just a bunch of people. We don't really know what's going on. Does anyone know what's going on? I don't know. But I'm just going to talk about something that I felt like talking about. And that is materialism, consumerism, buying stuff. Basically that whole topic. And how this kind of brought up was a girl tweeted, basically the tweet was kind of like, you have to, if you want to be successful in life and have a high paying job, you have to be book smart. And this kind of whole transpired thing into, well, no, you don't. You can own a business or you can do all this stuff. And then I kind of started thinking, like, why do we have to have all this stuff? Like, we have to be really, really successful people because we can buy so much stuff. And then I kind of started thinking, well, why do we have to buy so much stuff? I'm taking an economics course in school right now, and we're just kind of, talking about consumerism because that's a big part of the economy, if not all the part of the economy, basically. But consumerism, we are a nation, a continent, basically, that consumes a lot of stuff. We have cars, really nice cars, and iPhones and iPads, and all the stuff that we like, we really don't need. Do you need an iPhone? No. It really helps your life. Maybe you need it for your job, but you don't need it. The only things you really need are like clothes, shelter, food, air, water, that kind of stuff, consumables, happiness, love, right? But there's so much stuff that we don't need. But the way our world works is that we are told that we have to buy stuff. And why do we have to buy stuff? I don't really, we're told we have to buy stuff because it's good for the economy, because it boosts the economy, it keeps everything flowing, and that's basically why. But so many people are bought into this idea, are just kind of told from your whole life that you have to buy stuff to be happy, to be successful. Yeah, this laptop you're gonna buy, man, it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be pretty happy once you get that, and it's crazy. I've really kind of been brought up my whole life to think that, like, who cares about that stuff? Like there's at least I feel like there's some sort of line where a lot of people, their happiness stems from buying stuff. Like, oh, I'm gonna get this new truck, man. I got so much money now. I'm gonna buy this new truck, and it's gonna be awesome. And you buy this new truck, and it's not that awesome. That's consumerism right there. We're told that we gotta buy stuff. We gotta spend so the economy can go. And we have to work. We have to work and work and work and work these stressful ass jobs, these crazy mind-numbing jobs. Now, not all jobs are terrible, but for the most part, we have to work a lot, man. We have to work, most people work at least 8 hours a day, 40, or 5 hours a week. But a lot of people work more than that if you really consider everything about the job. And there's not that much time left. And instead, so what we do on our weekends and our free time is we buy stuff because at least we have money because we work so much. And I kind of came to the idea, after all this whole transcend, this was kind of my mindset. I was like, why do you need to work so much? It's kind of social, social standard, socially acceptable that, you work a lot so you can make a lot, so you can have a lot of stuff. And then I kind of thought, well, hey, if I don't need all this stuff, if I don't think all this stuff's going to make me happy, why in my life should I grind like a 60-hour work week, I never understand that. Your employer wants it of you. You want to do all this stuff. And really, like, to me, it kind of comes like, why would I want to work, 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week so I can have more money, but not have any happiness? Because the things I buy with money aren't going to make me happy. I know that, okay? Yeah, maybe temporarily happy, but then, whatever. Money makes you secure. But it doesn't make you happy. So why not be like self-employed and work whatever freaking hours I want? Because that sounds a lot better than having to work 60 hours because someone told me to, when I don't even want to work 60 hours because I don't need that much money. I don't need that much. I'd rather make $50,000 a year and work 20 hours a week than earn double that and earn double that, right? Now, if I have a family, that's a whole different thing. But me as an individual, I don't need all this stuff. My happiness is more important than making a lot of money. And because we're taught that you got to go to school, you got to get good grades, you got to get your diploma, it's going to put you a whole lot in debt. But that's another story. You got to go through all this cycle so you can get a good paying job, so you can work 50, 40 hours a week, never see your family, never do anything like that, never really be happy except on the weekends, do whatever you want. Never then, because you're just going to be working. You got to work. You got to work all the time. Your employer, man, you're going to be a slave, man. You got to work all the freaking time. And that scares me. That's something in life that really scares me. And I don't know what the heck I'm going to do, but really the biggest goal I've kind of set for myself in my life is that number one, I want to be able to work my own hours. And number two is I don't want to have to work that many hours. And it's not because I'm lazy, right? I'm a pretty freaking busy guy. To anyone who has a YouTube channel, no one who has a YouTube channel is lazy, School, not football anymore. Gym, I'm grinding, but I could definitely be grinding more. But the point is I work a fair amount, and it's not that I'm lazy. It's more like life is meant to be enjoyed, and when you're working all the freaking time, why? The other thing I think about are doctors. So doctors are self-employed, I guess is the right word. They're practitioners or whatever. So private. They're private. They're self-employed. They can work whatever hours they want. Well, most doctors work at least 5 days a week, if not 6. Doctors make pretty good money, if you didn't know. And I kind of had this idea. Well, hey, if I was a doctor, I don't want to be a doctor, but just, why not work like 4 hours a week or 4 days a week, right? Because then you get 3 days off, but you're still a doctor, so you're making pretty good money. And then, you're not working all the time, and you have time for your family and friends and exercise. Exercise? What's exercise? I have to work. I can't exercise, man. I gotta work so I can make money, so I can buy stuff that makes me happy, when really exercise is gonna make me more happy. It's just a weird cycle, man. And I'm not like trying to preach all this stuff. I'm just asking some questions like, why? There surely has to be a better option than working 50, 60 hours a week. Because I'd rather be happy than have all this money is my biggest thing. And the thing comes back to, once you get a family, yeah, you kind of have to, because there's this and there's that. But I just don't see the appeal in working my tail off if the only thing I'm going to get out of it is just money. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Just random thoughts going through my head. Random. Maybe I'm an idiot and I'm a lazy asshole who just wants to suck the society and do whatever I want. But the other thing, I guess, is that it's okay if I'm doing work I like, because I could do YouTube all day. Not every day, but I can do YouTube all day in a day. I can work 14 hours on YouTube. That's just a random tangent. Doesn't matter. Just forget I even said that. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. I just want to have a nice, awesome discussion in the comment section. We can talk and just share ideas, bounce ideas off each other, because I like the cool people who watch these sort of videos. So have a good day, guys, and I'll talk to you later. And funny enough, we do end up coming back to this classic strategy, Mob of the Dead gameplay. Anyways, peace out, guys.